Question 1. You're an acoustic indie folk artist. Who's your biggest inspiration and got you into the direction, and why? Probably Matt Corby, because he did like folk music at the time and he was a really good songwriter, and I just wanted to do what he was sort of doing at the time and put me into the direction of indie folk. And then I just grew from there, I guess. Question 2. What do you want people to know about being an independent musician, and why it's important people supported musicians like yourself? Being an independent musician, I'm not on a label or anything, so everything I do is off my own back. I do all my own songwriting, and I choose my own producers if I want one. Everything I do myself, all behind the scenes, finding gigs and that. And why it's important people support musicians like myself, because we don't have, well, a lot of independent musicians won't have a big following or can't get heaps of gigs, or don't have a lot of promotions, so I guess it's good to have support from anyone that enjoys our music to share it and follow us on any socials and that. So I guess that's it. Question 3. Who's your ideal artist or band you would love to collaborate with? I'm going to go someone who lives in, I think it's Lennox. Josh Lee Hamilton. He's a cool artist and a friend of mine, and I'm pretty keen to collaborate with him soon. Yeah, he's a really good indie folk artist and does sort of the same music I do. He's real chill. You should check him out. Question 4. You made an album in 2019 and named it Nieko or Nieso. Can you explain the meaning behind the name and what this album means to you? Well, the name is actually ocean spelt backwards. My mate and producer, Tom Dodd, at the time we were at my other mate's studio, Jared, in Goldie, and we were doing this track, and we didn't want to call it Ocean, so he turned the name back to front, and we called it Nieso or Nieko, whatever you want to pronounce it. And the album, I had a lot of songs built up at the time, so I put them all together, and yeah, that's what came out. It was a full album, so my first album, so it's pretty big thing for me as an independent artist. At question 6, I read that your music has been on a few TV shows and Hollywood films. Is that something you are proud of, and making your mark in the country like that? Yeah, being on movies is pretty cool, and TV shows. It obviously helps me out financially, and to get my name out there as an independent artist is really good. So it's awesome. Yeah. Favorite place to visit and just relax and not have a care in the world? Probably Lennox Heads down south. It's really relaxing, and we have beers and cook food and chill out in the van down there all the time, go surfing and play music. So that'd definitely be the place. So thanks for listening, and